Good evening, BBIG family. I just wanted to bring you a very quick update regarding Fintel and Ortex's short interest, days to cover, and just some things that I'm questioning regarding numbers because they don't seem to be adding up. So after watching, if you're noticing the same things that I'm noticing and you have thoughts on it, I'd love to hear about them. Anyways, nothing I say is financial advice, so please do your DD and let's get started. According to Ortex, BBIG's short interest is 20.11%. They borrowed 112.9 thousand shares today and returned 706.9 thousand shares. Yet, guys, interestingly enough, they borrowed more than they returned, and the short interest went down 1.07%. Kind of makes you have to wonder. Anyways, I know that the shares on loan can be different from the short interest, but normally they're borrowing shares to short, and usually that number goes up. But that's why it kind of makes you have to wonder. But anyways, the cost to borrow is 58.91% on average with a max of 65.63 and a minimum of 58.08%. Now let's compare it to Fintel, and please pay careful attention to the drastic differences. According to Fintel, BBIG has a short interest of 22.3%. And guys, the great news that I want to share with you is it would take 5.93 days to cover currently if this were to finally take off and break out of its algorithmic trading and start to have a short squeeze. Not saying that's going to happen because Lord knows how long Susquehanna plans to hold this down. But guys, eventually, like everything else, what goes down must go up, right? So, here's the thing that's bothering me quite a bit tonight. As of 7 hours ago, at 3:51 p.m., which is not 7 hours ago, so that's a little bit weird. Anyways, it says, look at this timing, guys. It says 15:51 and 54 seconds, which would be 3:51. I'm recording this at 7:42. I wonder if even these numbers are off. This is bizarre. Anyways, it says that BBIG has 1,800,000 short shares available. 1,800,000. How on earth does it have 1,800,000 short shares available when it's been on the threshold and 100% utilization for months and months and months? That makes zero sense to me. I'd like to know where these shares keep popping up from, guys. Interesting. And the cost to borrow currently is 46.28% with a minimum of 38.14%. So I'd like to see that continue to go higher and higher. According to FINRA's short volume today, it was 54.38%. So that's essentially what was traded on the dark pool. But again, that number doesn't correlate with what Market Chameleon says. So something is very, very off with these numbers. And that's why I'm bringing them to your attention, guys. Because it has to make you wonder what else is going on here. Now, I also want to show you the FTDs. Because once again, they are skyrocketing as the price is going down. And they started getting heavier towards the end of June. So that means with T plus 35, somewhere towards the end of July, beginning of August, those are all going to come due. Okay. So expectations being currently, if you do the T plus 35, tomorrow we should have approximately 1,224,845 shares due. We'll see if they bring them back or not. And then, sorry, I don't have access to this information because I am not subscribed to Fintel. But Guys, I just wanted to bring you that and see if I could get you guys thinking about what's going on here. There's a whole lot more that I need to talk about with BBIG, but for those of you that are not aware, I have a friend in critical condition, in a coma on a ventilator. It is a medically induced coma, but she has cancer and unfortunately has COVID, and it's not good at all. So I don't have the time right now to bring it to you, but I did want to give you that quick update. And, you know, when things get better and I have more time, I certainly have a lot that I want to talk about with BBIG. But thanks for watching and have a great night, guys.